We are in the kitchen. It's the final day of dessert week. We're with Chef Tom from The Irishman, and if you know Chef Tom, he's usually cooking with some kind of a meat and potato type dish. But
usually
today you're putting on your pastry hat, or baker's hat, I would say, because this is a heavy-duty recipe we're making. It's a peanut butter pie.
Yes, it is. It's one of the desserts we feature at The Irishman, and it's really not that tough to put together. It's pretty basic one. There's no real actual baking involved. It's pretty much you just, you want to melt your chocolate, you create your crust, get a mixture of the peanut butter, and
there you go. Now, to me, a pie, I always think of the crust first. So let's go over all the ingredients of what you need to make this this recipe, and let's talk about the crust first. What's in that?
I've already made a crust here. I've mixed a little sugar in with some graham cracker crumbs and just a little melted butter. And I just sprayed, this is a spring form pan, and I just melted the butter and everything and put that in there, so the crust is good to go. I add a little sugar just to, give it a little, make it a little sweet, add a little flavor to it. So
yeah, I'm okay with that. Now you said it's a spring form pan. This is, if you have one, this is probably the time to use it for this recipe, right?
Yeah, this works really well for this recipe because once you've refrigerated it and everything, you can just remove this very easily, and the pie is, it's good to go.
Comes out easily. It's not going to break up all over the place. All right. Now I notice how you're melting chocolate here. You just have an aluminum bowl in a pot of boiling water, pretty much.
Yeah, I just boiled some water. Yep, and I just threw some heavy cream, some vanilla, and my chocolate in there, and I've created a ganache there that I'm going to use that to layer into the pie.
Oh, a ganache.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
if I make this for somebody, I'm going to say I created a ganache.
It sounds a little, sounds a little more impressive.
I worked all night on this ganache.
On the ganache, right. You're going to drop the terms like that.
That's right. All right. We're dropping terms here. We are going to get going on this recipe. It involves a lot of cream cheese, good stuff for this peanut butter pie. We've got a lot going on at The Irishman. We're going to tell you about some big events coming up. That's coming up in a little bit. Right now, we're going to send it over to Allie for our .com check.
Kitchen Joe's in there right now, cooking something up.
That's right, Allie. We've been using the mixer here, of course, because that's what you do when you make a pie.
Yes.
Sometimes, right?
Sometimes, right.
Tom from The Irishman's here. Tom, really quick, tell us what you got in the mixer that we're all mixing up.
Oh, I've got the cream cheese. I've got a great deal of cream cheese, as you saw earlier.
How much? Let's tell the folks how much you put in there.
It's about 2 pounds of cream cheese. 2 pounds of cream cheese, equal that to peanut butter. And then I put a little vanilla extract in there, a little heavy cream, little 2 cups of sugar, and I've begun mixing that up. So that's going to be our peanut butter mixture for the pie.
That's going to be the mixture. Now, in the pan here, John's going to get a shot of it. We have the crust. Let's go over what's in that really quick. That's what makes it this way.
That's just some melted butter, some graham cracker crumbs, and some sugar. And I just mix it up, loaded up my spring form here, and sprayed the pan a little bit, and there, yep, that's the crust. And like I said, this is a non-bake. You really don't have to bake this at all. So this is pretty much, this is really all you need right here. These are the 3 basic components right here.
Pretty quick to make. So
it's really not too tough.
You're going to load up the filling, then pour the chocolate on it, I assume, and then
put a little chocolate on the bottom. Yeah, we get the layer, then we get the middle layer, then the top. So there's a lot of chocolate involved. It's not a very healthy dessert,
but I'm sure it tastes darn good. And you guys have this at The Irishman. Also going on at The Irishman, a lot happening. For New Year's, let's talk about that real quick.
We're going to have a New Year's Eve party, of course. As always, a good time at The Irishman. And then we have our New Year's Eve, our New Year's Day brunch from 11 to 3.
And you can call for reservations?
Call for reservations, yeah, 626-2670 is the number.
Okay.
And we encourage everyone to call for reservations. We have gift cards available.
Great gift. Everyone loves The Irishman.
Everyone loves The Irishman, yeah.
Grab a gift card. You can just go right to the restaurant and grab a gift card.
Go right into the bar. Yep, right up to the bar, and they can take care of you.
Okay. From what I hear, New Year's is a big time at The Irishman. So make sure you get there a little early to get your spot, I guess.
That's right.
Yep. Good advice. All right. We are going to get started on layering up this peanut butter pie in the next segment. Right now, we're going to send it back to Allie. What's up? We are making a delicious peanut butter pie here today, and it is loaded, so save room. That's all I can tell you. All right. Chef Tom is about to start layering the situation here in our graham cracker crust. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the graham cracker, sugar, butter's in there, and we're just ready to roll here.
Now, you want to go chocolate?
We usually at the Irishman we'll go with a layer of chocolate here on the bottom, kind of.
Right. Now, you guys have this at the Irishman. Is it a very popular or the popular dessert?
It is. It's one of the most popular ones, yeah. Our creme brulee and this are probably 2 of the more popular.
Now, all you did to melt down that chocolate was just put this bowl in a pot of boiling water?
Right. I made a double, we call it a double boiler. Just boil a little water and then put the bowl with the chocolate, the heavy cream, and a little vanilla, and that just melted. So.
Love the smell of melted chocolate. It's great.
Yeah, it's a good smell.
Good stuff. All right, so you're just doing kind of a pizza ladling.
Right, just kind of spreading that along. And then this, of course, is my peanut butter mixture here, which is equal cream cheese, which is about 2 pounds of each. 2 pounds of cream cheese, 2 pounds of peanut butter, 2 cups of sugar, and some heavy cream.
Yeah, so.
And we mixed that all up. So
very, very healthy here today.
Yes, I've never been known for making health food.
Well, you know, you got to eat for fun on the holidays.
That's
That's
right,
for sure.
that's right.
All right. So pace yourself. But this is great. So you got one layer of this.
Right. Normally when I'm making this, I would probably, if you were making this home, I'd let it maybe solidify like the one layer, you know, just to make it a little bit easier to
Okay,
put
so
in the
maybe
chocolate
take
and
a
everything.
break in
You
between
would take
layers.
a break, yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how you want to do it too. You could just do one layer of all peanut butter and then put the chocolate on top, but
Right.
we put the middle layer in there and kind of, you know,
I think it's better,
encompass
actually,
the entire thing
yeah.
in chocolate. So
I tried a little of the filling, and it's very powerful itself. So with the, you break it up with a little
Break it up with a
chocolate.
little chocolate
I think
and
that makes
everything.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the great thing about this recipe, for anyone listening at home, is that you just need to let it sit after you're done doing this, and you're done.
Right.
There's no oven involved.
There's no oven involved, nope.
Just put it in the fridge, pretty much, right?
yes, once everything is layered here, you just throw it in the fridge, you let it sit for a few hours, and when you take it out, it should be ready to roll.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the actual pan you're using here. If you have one of these, are what professionals use, but you can get these
Springform pan, right? You can probably buy. I believe they probably sell this at a at a grocery
Right.
store or whatever. You'd be able to buy a springform pan.
And they help because this
It's
is
much. It makes it much easier to get out. This would be kind of tricky to remove from a normal pan.
I would say.
Yeah,
I would say.
yeah.
It doesn't really solidify as much as a regular pie would. So.
Right.
All right, so now we got another layer. I just love adding layer upon layer. This is amazing.
Layers here, yes.
Hey, great little recipe for kids too at home. It's nothing too complicated. That
No,
they
this
can't
is
get
really
involved
pretty
in, right?
basic, and you just kind of want to, same thing. You just want to spread the chocolate all the way around here.
Wow. Once again, that smell of melted chocolate's great. Now, they have this on the menu at the Irishman. You also have a lot going on in the next couple of weeks as far as New Year's and brunch. You want to tell us about that real quick?
Yeah, we have our New Year's Day brunch menu from 11 to 3, and it's always very popular, so we encourage everyone to come out. You can call the Irishman for reservations. Number is 626-2670.
All right, and obviously a big holiday gift item this year are those gift cards. Irishman's got them too, so yet another place that's one of the a favorite of a lot of people in Western New York is the Irishman. So grab them a gift card if you can't think of anything else. It's a great stocking stuffer or
Yeah,
something
the gift
like
cards
that.
are very popular at the Irishman.
And I imagine on New Year's, it's pretty crowded over at your place because on Sundays during the Bills games, it gets pretty crowded over there.
It's very busy, yeah, very busy for Bills games. A little bit less busy for Bills games, with their performance lately, but we still, we're holding out pretty well over there. And yeah, New Year's is always a very big day. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So
yeah. Now you guys, you have a big Bills contingent as far as your patrons go.
Right.
What did you think of Jim Kelly on the show here earlier this morning talking about all the injuries and stuff like that? I mean, he brought up a good point, don't you think?
Yeah, the injuries, that's tough. It's a tough thing, but I wonder about our strength and conditioning at this point, with all these injuries. I don't want to call anyone out here. Right, I don't want to call anyone out here, but,
Well, that might be a question in the offseason. We'll see what happens. They
be,
are
right?
playing the Dolphins, though. The game's blacked out, but that should be a good game no matter what.
Should be a decent game.
What the records are. I mean, that's a big rival.
I'm just hoping J.P. Lossman doesn't get in there and beat us, Joe.
I don't see that happening. I mean, I know that,
Right, that would be tough.
Stars
that would be
are
tough
aligned for that to happen, but
that would be tough to swallow at this point.
It would be. It would be. Well, hopefully, we'll swallow the fish this weekend instead of them swallowing us. All right, so that's the finished product right here.
That is.
I'm going to pull out a couple of pieces of what it looks like when you order this at the Irishman, and there it is. Look at that. Now that's been in the refrigerator. Oh, of course.
It's a little whipped
Why not
cream on
add
there,
some more fat to the
right,
dish?
well, you might as well go all out at this
Sure.
point.
No,
Right.
you want to put a dollop of mayonnaise on that while you're at it? We can do that too. This is a great dish. You guys have it at the Irishman. We're going to be cooking something a little more traditional in the second helpings. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be more traditional. Make sure you check out the Irishman. You got gift cards going on sale right now, and a holiday brunch,
The New Year's Day brunch, yep.
New Year's Day brunch. Make a reservation. I would recommend that. It's always packed over there. All right. When we get back, we are going to have a look at the weather, and then it's back to the kitchen for, as I said, a little bit more of a traditional holiday recipe. And welcome back. We're making a great second helping. We're taking the peanut butter from the peanut butter pie we just made. And once again, that peanut butter pie, great thing about it, Tom, is that it just needs to sit after you assemble it.
Right.
Assemble. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a ganache, right? That's the ganache.
The chocolate is the ganache, yes. Well done.
Word. It's great. It's chocolate sauce ganache. All right.
That's right.
So now we're making some cookies. I'll let the cat out of the bag. I've been holding that in all day.
Yeah, just, some cookies. If you have a little bit of the extra peanut butter mixture, which sometimes we do. This one happened to work out pretty, I was spot on with the measurements for it, but sometimes, if you made a little extra, You know, a little bit of
Spot on
peanut.
with that 5 pounds of cream
with the 5
cheese.
pounds, it's
Two
tough
and
when you
two
use that
or-
much cream cheese, but
It's awesome.
Yeah, but this is basically just the peanut butter mixture that we had, you know, with the heavy cream, the sugar,
Right.
the cream cheese, and then we just mix it up with it's equal flour, equal sugar to the peanut butter mix. So I would, you know, probably say 2 cups of each would probably be a good place to start, and then and then I just sprinkled some chocolate chips in.
Mystery ingredient.
Yeah, the mystery ingredient, the chocolate chips.
All right.
And then into an oven for 350. You know.
350, what, 25?
Not even,
Not even.
more like 10 minutes.
Okay, I
10,
noticed that
15
this
minutes.
is really thick and tough to maneuver, so you might just want to use your hands when you're...
Yeah, it might be
making
easier with the
little
hands. I
cookies
use
or
the spoon, just kind of push it off with my fingers, kind of, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, this is kind of the mixture. I mean, it's a little bit tough because of all the peanut butter in there and everything.
Right, that's
but
what makes
yeah,
it difficult there.
Yeah, but they work. You know, they worked out pretty well. They're pretty.
Great for the leftovers, and here's
Right.
the finished product right here, folks. Let's
There's
just
the
drop
finished
it right
product
there.
right there.
Yep, right there. And you can see the ones I made that are burnt in the back here, but these are the good ones. I mean, I'll eat a burnt one. They're great.
Right, they're not that bad.
No, I like them a little well done. So not too bad. And once again, The Irishman. This, you got a New Year's Eve night thing, obviously, and then there's New Year's Day brunch, right?
Yep, New Year's Day brunch from 11 to 3.
Right.
And that's always very popular. We're gonna have a lot of good items there, and it's always very popular.
And make a reservation probably, right?
Reservations would help. Yeah.
Very
Irishman's number is 626-2670.
All right, and of course they've got gift cards on sale. Great holiday gift. Tom from The Irishman, thank you very much. Happy
you.
holidays. Are you going to
Happy
be here
holidays.
next week? We're going to have you here?
I believe so. Yes.
All right, the eve of Christmas. He'll be here, and hopefully something else will... Hopefully you'll be cooking with meat. We're tired of desserts. We had dessert week. It was great.
See what I can do.
We want some...
Try to step it up.
Step it up. Good stuff. All right, thanks, Tom. Back to you, Allie.